Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about a War Thunder Ghost Lobby. So, you might not know what that is. What's a Ghost Lobby? A Ghost Lobby is essentially any multiplayer lobby that is unpopulated except for the NPCs that are there, and a singular player that gets in somehow. That happened to be me. So, I had a game crash in the middle of playing a multiplayer map. Reloaded the game, tried to log back in because I was with a friend. And it put me in after the battle had ended. So it spawned me in, but the game was completely over. And interestingly enough, all of the vehicles that were in that game were on. They were still in the game, And it's just really odd and kind of creepy looking, but... So, all the vehicles that were in the game, dead or alive, are still in the game. And they still look normal. Like they look untouched except for smoke around them if they were dead. And you can try to interact with them, but it just doesn't work. Also, my vehicle at least, I couldn't turn the turret or use the weapons. The server was completely devoid of life. But some of the players, the ones that were particularly on my team, that were still alive at the end of the battle, still had their name tags up above their heads. But not the players that were still alive on the enemy team at the end of the battle, which is interesting. That's interesting because even the enemy vehicles that are still in the game are marked as friendlies in this little ghost lobby. As you can see, it's completely devoid of life except for the AI tanks that are just sitting static. The score for both teams is completely 0, which I suppose makes sense, but you'd think that it would keep the score from when the game was going on. Yeah, all the vehicles just static. As you can see, literally the tanks are not damaged in the slightest, just smoking. So that kind of tells me that when a tank's destroyed, it's just replaced with the imposter model, and it still has the normal model of the vehicle. But as you can see, I cannot attach to it or anything like that. Driving down towards their spawn, you can see that the enemy's last line of defense is still there. That's where they were right when the game ended. There's also no form of spawn protection or anything like that. Tanks just static where they fell. Now at this point, I actually try to interact more with the tanks. Still doesn't work, but I try to leave. I try to leave the game because it's like, okay, I've seen enough of this. But the thing is, it's bugged out. When you get into a ghost lobby, you can't leave. So you're trapped there unless you actually quit out of the game in its entirety. See, I try repeatedly to get out, and I just can't. You have to actually hard close the game in order to get out one of these lobbies. Well, which is bizarre. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video at all, please like and subscribe. leave a comment if you've ever had this happen to you before, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.